Okay, so I want to tell a little story about this guy I used to know. This drill sergeant I had in basic. Actually, the first drill sergeant I ever had. His name was Drill Sergeant Schlotthauer, also known as Drill Sergeant Slaughter. You're about to find out why. So I go to basic Fort Sill, Oklahoma, and I get off the bus. I was a little disappointed because there's this thing called a shark attack, which is we've all seen the movies, we've seen it on YouTube like Army basic training. Get off the bus, drill sergeant screaming in your face, move, 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 get the fuck off the bus. And I was expecting this and I kind of wanted it, right? I'm kind of hoping for the shark attack. And it was pretty gay the way they did it. Not only was there no shark attack, but they're basically like one drill sergeant calmly gets on a bus. He's just like, "Welcome to the U.S. Army, Fort Sill, Oklahoma. Follow me, guys." I'm like, what the fuck is this shit? What? This is really? Yeah, I spoke too soon about the Army being soft because we're sitting around, right? Waiting for our next move, like what we're supposed to do next. And we see this big, mean, scary looking drill sergeant kind of lurking over in the shadows, like across the little quad from where we were. And some of the guys are like, "Yo, that drill sergeant looks scary, bro. I hope he doesn't come over here." And I'm thinking, like, of course he's going to come over here. Eventually he will. But I'm like, oh shit, I hope he doesn't either. Yeah, he does look scary, oh wow. And then after a few minutes, Schlotthauer walks up and goes, "Okay, I want you assholes to get in line now." I'm like, oh shit. Oh, so we couldn't form up fast enough. "Okay, you guys got exactly 2 minutes, 2 fucking minutes to get up there and shave. You guys look like shit. Why don't you shave now? Move." We're like, oh shit. And we go like running up there. And unfortunately, I couldn't find my shave gear, my shaving shit, like my shaving cream. And I couldn't even get like water on my face because everyone took over all the bathroom sinks. So I had to dry shave in like 3 minutes. And there's like all these like cuts on my face and everything was horrible. But anyways, after that, we all shave, go back outside, we sit in the bleachers where we just were. And we get the first briefing, real briefing or lecture we've ever had in the military. And Schlotthauer. And he's not yelling anymore. He's calmed down now. He's talking to us normal, kind of. He goes, "Okay, guys, I want to welcome you to the United States Army. Artillery at Fort Sill, Oklahoma. In case you guys didn't know where you are, I just explained where you are. And if you guys are already regretting this decision to join the military, well, guess what? Too fucking bad. You think you're going home now? Oh, hell no, motherfuckers. You assholes ain't going anywhere. And I don't want to hear any of your excuses to try and get out of basic, okay? Don't tell me you're gay. Okay, this is 2007. That doesn't work anymore. Don't come into my office and say, 'Drill Sergeant, I'm gay, I suck dicks.' I'm going to say, 'Get the fuck back outside, suck a dick somewhere else, I don't care.' Don't tell me the girl you met on MySpace 3 days before you got here dumped you. I don't give a fuck. You're not going home. Tough shit." And we had to deal with this guy for like the first week. This wasn't actually basic. It was like basic, but it wasn't. This was called the 95th Reception Battalion. This was just reception. We didn't do any real Army or basic training shit other than getting yelled and bitched at every day. We didn't really have to do any push-ups, any training, nothing. It was walking around, doing paperwork, going to medical appointments, all that shit. And, he was our main drill sergeant. And he'd been in the Army for 16 years at the time. So since 1991, he has to be retired by now. He'd be in year 30. Possible. Some guys do 30 to 40 years. My old first sergeant did 35, Garcia. But yeah, he's probably out. So, like I said, we had to get a week's worth of this guy. And like most NCOs and officers, he can't stand bad grooming, right? Not shaving, not getting a haircut. Oh boy, do not let these drill sergeants catch you without a shave and a haircut. And of course, what are you going to do when you get the basic? Everyone goes and gets their head shaved. Males get their heads completely shaved. Females, they cut your hair like up to your ears. Whatever. So we all go line up to go into the barber shop and get that like 10-second shave. Yeah. And there's this one guy who decided to show up the basic with long hair. I'm talking like at least to his shoulders, if not longer. Oh my God, this guy looked like a dirty ass hippie. And you could see Schlotthauer like just staring at this guy with this death stare as the kid waits in line. And then right when he's about to step inside the barber shop, he looks at the barber or whoever, and he goes, "Get this kid the fuck out of my sight! God damn it with that hair! The fuck out of my face, kid!" Ugh, like he could not see that kid's head shaved quick enough. And I remember this other time he was making fun of this one soldier. He wasn't in our group, someone else he had. This guy couldn't do one single push-up, right? It's like some fat, out-of-shape piece of shit. How a grown man, how you're 18 or older and you can't do a push-up, I have no fucking clue. But this guy couldn't do a single push-up, apparently. And Schlotthauer gets down on the ground and, like, imitates what the guy was doing. Like, he's just struggling so bad. He's like, the kid was like, "Get the fuck out of my face, guy. Who the fuck can't do one push-up?" And I remember when he was telling us his opinion about the Kobe Bryant rape case. Rest his soul. And he's like, "Yeah, I know what happened with Kobe. You guys want to know what happened with Kobe? He probably took that girl into the hotel room, was fucking her, then tried to go and stick it in her ass, and the girl didn't want it and just went and snitched on him, right? Yeah, that's what I think he did." And he would tell us about how he used to be a young punk when he first joined the Army back in 1991. He's like, 16 years ago, I was a punk. I was nothing like the man I am today. In fact, I was so much of a punk, I used to mouth off to my own drill sergeants. Oh, shit. None of us dreamed of talking shit to our drill sergeants. But I guess this guy had some balls. And one day, my drill sergeant was chewing me out and yelling at me in formation. And I actually told my drill sergeant, "Fuck you." And I didn't even say drill sergeant after. I just said, "Fuck you, man. Fuck you." And my drill sergeant hauled off and punched me in the face so hard, I never mouthed off to another drill sergeant ever again. Or anyone else in the rest of my career. Yeah, that taught me some respect. So, unless you guys want to be in my place, y'all shut the fuck up. And I better never hear anything but drill sergeant on the end of a sentence. "Roger, drill sergeant." Like, here, I don't want to get punched in the face. Fuck that. This guy's probably crazy enough to do it, too. Shit. And thank God I mostly stayed out of his way. Right? For that week that we were with him. One time he made me do a few push-ups. But that was it. Thank God. I managed to escape the wrath of Drill Sergeant Slaughter. But, yeah. So, that was my little story about the very first drill sergeant I ever had in the Army. Drill Sergeant Schlotthauer, a.k.a. Slaughter. Guy was a total asshole, right? Scared the living shit out of us. But like I've said about other people, he was hard but fair. And by the end of that week, you know, he turned out to be pretty good. And nothing bad to say about him looking back. What a guy. What a fucking guy.